Hello folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my nerd world. So today I will continue to talk about Stranger Things season 5. Okay, so now I will talk about volume 2 and final episode. Okay, so it's two parts here. Okay, I will I will give you my opinion about the part 2. Okay, a little faster. Okay, and talk about the final episode too. Okay, but before I do that, first time here at this channel, and you like this kind of content about movies, series, anime, pop culture, leave a like here and subscribe. Okay, share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe here because my goal is to get 500. Okay, I need 500 here, so help with this channel and give the support. Okay, it's free, just subscribe and leave a like. Okay, that if you do it, I will appreciate that. Okay, so let's talk about the season 5 of Stranger Things volume 2 and final episode. Okay, I will talk about a little bit the volume two. There is some things I need to talk about, but before I do that, so I wanted to show you my new gift. Yeah, so I bought this for my Christmas. Okay, that so this is Vecna, right? So beautiful, right? So this is Vecna. I will put him like here, right? Okay, so let's talk about the part two of the Stranger Things, right? The season 5. Okay, so here they continue to talk about that. So those people here they need to help. They need to those people needs to stop Vecna. Why they need to stop Vecna? Because Vecna he wants to destroy the world, right? That he wants to destroy that, but his plan is like his plan. He has a plan to kidnap some children. Okay, because the part two one they yes the part one they didn't explain why those children because only those children can see him, right? So and they call him as a what seat, that's the name they call it, right? So because they see him, but only those children see him, right? Then yeah, can see him and talk to him, right? So the stuff. So Vecna here, he kidnapped all those children here. Okay, then and also kidnapped Holly. Okay, so he kidnapped Holly, right? And here Holly she met Max. Okay, yeah she met Max, right? So Max is that person. Okay, that's here, but she is the sister of Mike, that person here, and also yeah, she is the sister of this one, that person, and also Nancy. Okay, that. So here, so Vecna kidnapped those children. Okay, that because he wants to, yeah, he wants to. Yeah, so that's his place, right? So here is his place, the upside down. Okay, so he connected. He has these tentacles, right? That to connect to the children, and he used his memory because they are stuck in his memory, right? That so nobody can escape there, right? And Max also he is there, right? It's all connected, right? So because you know that Will, this guy here, Will, I told you in the first part, right? So you can find here the first part, okay? So my review about Stranger Things Volume 1 from Season 5, okay? So just put Stranger Things Volume 1 review Leo's Nerd World, and you can find here, okay? Uh, and Will, like I said, he can see the visions from Vecna, right? And now, so it's a little spoiler. If you didn't watch the first part, sorry, there is a little spoiler here, right? So now he can control the Demogorgons, right? He can control Vecna. Okay, so he's stuck in Vecna's mind. Okay, that so in Vecna's memory. Okay, so and everybody here. So it's some of characters here. They are connected to Vecna, right? So especially also 11, right? That so the fix here, and also Holly and Max, they are connected. Max and Holly here, they are connected to Vecna's place there, right? So they are stuck there. So those people they need to help those children, right? So that's their mission. So I like their ideas, right? I like it, all the characters here. Okay, then I like that. So they need to save those children and they need to stop Vecna before he destroyed the world, right? Then, so I talk about the in the first part. I talk about Linda Hamilton, right? So that person here, right? Linda Hamilton. She plays a doctor, right? So the name is Doctor K, right? She will restart the program from the Papa. Papa is the name is the how 11 call you know the actor called Matthew Modine. Okay, Matthew Modine. He plays Papa, right? So who created 11, right? And also Carly, right? So she's not here. Carly is not here, but she is in this story, right? So, and what I like here about these Stranger Things, here they continues to answer the questions. What we have some questions before the the questions from the other seasons, right? So because it's 4 seasons, right? And what's happening each character, right? That so Carly is one of the characters that and she explained what's happened to her, right? Why she's alive, she's dead, right? Because she has a power like 11. Okay, that so she has the same power like the same power as 11. Okay, and she explained because of those soldiers the soldiers led by Linda Hamilton or Dr. K, okay, Dr. K, okay, Dr. K, right? So she wants, the Linda Hamilton's character here. She wants to capture those capture 11 and also Kali, right? So who has this power, right? And that's her motivation here. Okay, uh, but the thing is, they explain what's happened to Kali, right? Yeah. When you see this name Kali, you will see who is the character. Okay, maybe you recognize who is this person. Okay, and uh, and also we have those people here. So here in the second part, they reunite again and they put all together the characters and they have a plan to save the children. Okay, what else I need to talk about? There's one part. There's one scene here. I thought was not so necessary to talk about, right? Because Will he needs to talk about something important, right? But when he revealed that something important that is not necessary, because he says something that because imagine you are in the dangerous situation, right? In dangerous situation here, and one time he tell you that guys, I need to tell you something, right? I need to tell you something, right? Uh, yeah, I need to tell you something. It's really important, right? He revealed this. When he reviewed that, what's so important for me was like no necessary, right? That so because okay, a little spoiler here. It's not so spoiler that because he admit that or he confessed that he doesn't like girls. So stupid, right? So you are in dangerous situation, right? So tense, right? That and you need to talk about something important. And you said, "I don't like girls." Stupid, right? Ridiculous, right? That. So I didn't like this part, right? I think yes, I didn't like that. And Max. So if you remember in the part the season four, she was dead, okay, dead, but she's back, right? So she's back in our life, right? So she's back there, and she was stuck in the Vecna's memory too, okay? So he also kidnapped Max, right? And she could escape, okay? That she could escape to these Vecna's memory that she escaped, but the Holly she stayed there, right? Because she couldn't get out there, right? She couldn't get out there, and the Holly she is really important in this story. Okay, Holly, that person here, she will help those children, right? Like I said, they were kidnapped, right? So kidnapped by Vecna, right? So here the Vol.2 they explain, they answer some questions. Okay, that's what do we need. They answer some questions we were asking by ourselves, right? Like, wow, what's happening to this character? What's happening there? So, and they explain what's happening to Kali, right? So they explain that. For me, here the second part, the volume two, uh, is a little Millie Bob Brown. Her acting so for me, okay, not so. Yeah, so you can look at her face that maybe she looks like she doesn't want to do this character anymore, right? That so and but I will tell you something, and that was really surprised that, right? Because in the final episode, I will talk about a few more minutes. I will talk about the final episode here. Something happens to her. Okay, that so. And the thing is about this volume two, they didn't explain what is upside down. Okay, that so they didn't explain what is that upside down. Uh, yeah, but they explain a little more about the Vecna's memory, right? That so, and that was really interesting. That okay, but let's talk about the final episode now. Now is the time to talk about the final episode here, episode eight, right? That so is 2 hours episode. Okay, so here, not like I said, all those people here will go to save the children, right? Will rescue those children, right? So and they have a plan. I like their ideas to have a plan there. So and that works, right? They are the thing is that I like it, those characters here. They are so intelligent. I like that, right? So they have intelligent ideas, right? That so to save people, right? That so here they have a good moment, okay? That so in the volume two they also have in the part two or volume two, okay? They have a good moments, okay? That's and we have up and downs. Let's put it this way, right? So we have up and downs in the part two, but this one here was really important, right? 2 hours important, okay? 2 hours important here. So and they one of so everybody here except one person is still alive. Okay, that so I will tell you, and there are some people will ask me like, Leo, some of them will die in this final episode. Yes, one of them, but but he so that person has a power. Okay, so I gave you the answer, right? That so, but that person is not gonna die. That person will sacrifice. Okay, that so that some there's some sacrifice part here. In some parts, I felt so emotional. In some top parts here, okay. And they could stop Vecna. Yes, they could stop Vecna here, but I'm not gonna tell you how. Okay, that so you need to watch that, right? So how they defeated Vecna was really interesting that because they work together. Like I said, some people has the ideas and they put together the idea and that works. Good ones, right? So I like the fighting between Eleven and Vecna. I like the fight between them. Okay, so it's really interesting fighting that. So I like that. Sometimes we have a slow motion here. That was the problem for me. But I don't like slow motion. Why don't you put the slow motion right? That. But the part that one of the part that a person who sacrifice uh, itself, right, but this way, that was really emotional, right? That so and they said, no, don't do it, right? Something like that, right? But I felt so that was a really good ending, right? But they didn't explain what's happening to this person here. Okay, so her job here was a little like I said. How can I say that her job, the Linda Hamilton characters, was like it's just to restart, right? That so I think I expected more, okay, about especially that person here, right? I expected more this character, or maybe she probably she sacrificed that, but was the expectation was different, right? That so that's I mean, right? But I like all the characters here. So the good things about those characters here, they evaluate pretty well, right? So for example, Nancy, Stevie, Dustin, right? And Mikey, it's okay. That Mikey, right? I like Holly. Holly, it's okay. Derek, I like Derek in this story too. Hopper. I like him. He's really good. He has some good action scenes with him. Okay, and Nancy was really important. So, but that character here, she was really important in this story, right? So, yeah. So she needs to help those children, right? So to yeah, she needs to save those children, right? To escape to escape from these abyss, this upside down, right? And there's one monster they showed there. There are some parts here they show a drawing, right? A drawing of a spider, right? And this spider appears here and it's so big spider. Okay, so pay attention for this spider. Okay, and I like the teamwork here, the teamwork about those people here. So, and the people will ask me that, right? Well, Leo, everybody is alive here. Yes, except one, but I'm not gonna tell you who is it. Okay? Yeah, but the clue here, that person has a power. Okay, so I gave the answer right there. But they could stop. They could stop. They could stop vacancy. Yes, they could. Okay. My rate for Stranger Things in general, okay, that Stranger Things Vol.2 and final episode, in general, I will give it 9 out of 10. Okay, I will give it 9 out of 10. That the final episode was okay. That I expected more. They have some finals. Okay, that put this way, right? So they some finals for each character. What's gonna happen to him? What's gonna happen to them, right? So they have finals, right? About 11, about Max and Lucas, about Will, about Dustin, about everybody here. Okay, so they have some finals there. In some parts, I felt so a little boring. I felt bored watching these finals, right? So and but it was really good to watch. Okay, so good in the end the story, right? So I know. The Duffer brothers, right? So they will expand this universe of Stranger Things, right? So we have an animation, right, from this year now, 2026, right? Yeah, so it's like Stranger Things Tales from 85, right? So they will tell you something that they didn't tell you. Okay, so it's another story, and we have more spin-offs. Okay, we have more spin-offs here to talk, and these spin-offs will be different stories, new characters, right? So that's the Duffer brothers. They told somewhere I saw somewhere on in the internet. Okay, so 9 out of 10, really good series. That was really emotional, right? That so some parts was like a little boring, but was okay for me. Okay, so really good to watch this. Is one of my favorite series from Netflix. Okay, so it's pretty sad to say that to farewell farewell this series, right? But I hope we have more this universe of Stranger Things. Okay, so that's all I need to talk about. Okay, I know that was a long video about them. So that's all I need to talk about. Okay, so if you like, so thanks for watching this video here. If you like this video here, leave a like here. Okay, it's really important that subscribe, share this video with your friends who likes Stranger Things, and ask them to subscribe here. I need 500 subscribers. Okay, help me here, give it the support. Okay, we need a lot of help here. Okay, and have you watched this once? Put here below what's your opinion about this final season of Stranger Things. Okay, and if you do it, I will appreciate that if you help this channel. Okay, and I see you on the next video. So see you. Okay.